Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, lived a young boy with a passion for art. With every stroke of his pencil, he brought vibrant colors and imaginative worlds to life on paper. His drawings captured the essence of love, beauty, and the boundless wonder of a child's heart. One sunny day, the boy sat at his desk, carefully sketching a beautiful and caring mother. His love for his own mother inspired the drawing, portraying her as a beacon of warmth and support. As he finished the last stroke, he couldn't help but smile at his creation, feeling a sense of connection to his mother's unwavering love. Curiosity piqued, the mother entered the room, her eyes filled with pride and tenderness. She marveled at her child's talent, but a shadow of concern crossed her face. "My dear," she said gently, "our neighbors don't take drawing and art too seriously. They believe success lies in going abroad, working 9 to 5, and securing jobs in multinational company. Art is seen as a mere pastime, not a viable future. The society may not readily accept your art." The boy listened intently, his heart sinking with each word. He cherished his mother's advice, but something within him yearned to follow his passion. His art was more than just lines on paper, it was an expression of his very soul. Summoning his courage, the boy spoke, "I understand your concerns, Mom, but I believe art has the power to touch people's hearts. I want to create something meaningful that resonates with others. It may be a different path, but I can't ignore the fire within me." His mother's expression softened as she gazed into her son's determined eyes. Deep down, she recognized the immense talent and passion he possessed. She had witnessed his creativity blossom through his sketches, paintings, and creations. With a sigh, she reached out and placed her hand on his shoulder. "My dear, I only want what's best for you," she said. "But I also understand the fire that burns within your soul. If this is your calling, then I will support you wholeheartedly. Your art is a gift, and gifts should never be hidden away." Touched by his mother's understanding and support, the boy embraced her in a tight hug. Together, they embarked on a journey to find a balance between the boy's artistic dreams and the practical realities of life. The magical drawing remained a symbol of their unbreakable bond and a reminder of the courage it took to pursue one's true passions. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The boy, torn between his art and the pressures of society, contemplated leaving his passion behind to prepare for studies. He felt a pang of sadness, but he trusted his mother's advice and yearned for her approval. One fateful day, as the boy wandered near the neighbor's house, he unintentionally overheard a conversation between the neighbor lady and her mother. His heart skipped a beat as he heard the neighbor lady praising his art, expressing awe and appreciation for his talent. His mother's words suddenly felt like a betrayal, a veil hiding the truth of his potential. Fueled by confusion and hurt, the boy rushed back to his room. With a mix of determination and sadness, he picked up his sketchbook and pencil, ready to pour his emotions onto the page. The image that emerged was powerful and heart-wrenching, a mother monkey caught in a raging flood, standing upon her own baby to save herself from drowning. As the boy completed the drawing, tears welled in his eyes. It was a symbolic representation of his mother's greed and selfishness, the sacrifice of a child's dreams for personal gain. Deep down, he knew he had to confront his mother with his creation, hoping it would open her eyes to the pain she had unknowingly caused. Nervously, he approached his mother, holding out the drawing before her. His voice trembled as he said, "Mom, please look at this. It's how I feel, the weight of sacrificing one's dreams for the sake of status and wealth. His mother's eyes scanned the drawing briefly, her face betraying a flicker of recognition. But then, a cold smile spread across her lips, and she dismissed his creation with a wave of her hand. "You still don't understand, do you?" she scoffed, her voice laced with disdain. "Art won't put food on the table or secure your future. It's time to let go of these childish dreams and face reality." The boy's heart shattered into a million pieces, tears streaming down his cheeks. In that moment, he realized his mother's true colors, her willingness to sacrifice his a flame that could not be extinguished without happiness for her own selfish desires. With a heavy heart, the boy gathered his art supplies and silently retreated to his room. He knew that he couldn't abandon his passion. In the days that followed, the boy sought solace in his art. His sketches became a refuge, a way to heal the wounds inflicted by his mother's indifference. He poured his emotions onto the canvas, giving voice to the pain and disillusionment that had consumed him. As time passed, the boy's art evolved into a powerful commentary on the consequences of prioritizing material gain over the nurturing of a child's dreams. His work resonated with those who saw through the hollow facade of societal expectations, sparking conversations and touching hearts. Meanwhile, the mother, consumed by her